Hi and welcome to my video on my Alfa Romeo 156 GTA. So this is a 2003 3.2 Busso manual. I've owned it since 2023 and I've enjoyed every minute of it. The car is in reasonable condition for the age. I think it's better than average. The paintwork has been painted before on it, so it is really glossy, and I know there's very little of these cars remaining. I think there's 3 only available and they're all automatics. So I'm going to walk you around the car, show you any pointers, talk about the car and potentially a car you'd like to purchase going forward. So as I said, I've owned it since 2023, and I bought it from a classic car auction, and the seller had owned it for about 4 years. As I said to you, it has been painted in the past, and if I'm totally honest with you, it could do with some pieces being done again, but the car drives superb. If you know these cars, you know from factory that they come on spongy suspension. So this car has had the upgraded lowering springs put on it, so it's a little bit hard on the ride, and also obviously with the under tray on, it does in places, if you're going down a pothole or something, it does touch the under tray. But with the car, I'm pretty sure the standard springs are with the car. Very little marks, so I've put new GTA headlights in it. I've got the old ones to go with the car, if you so wish. As I said, I've enjoyed driving this car. It is a bit of a reluctant sale, and the reason is purely because I've got nowhere to store it now. It's just too nice of a car to sit outside. So there's a ton of history of this car. I think it's had about 5 or 6 owners, which is for an Alfa or any sort of like sports high performance car, that's not quite a lot. Considering it's a 2003 car, it's, as I said, it's been restored, but again, it's a few years old now, and as I said, it could do with bits and pieces doing, and I'll explain what. But the wheels and tyres are all in good order. The wheels have been refurbed just before I had it. All the skirts are intact, including the towing eye covers. Sorry about the sun reflection, but you can see the paintwork is lovely and glossy. Yeah, it does clean up really nice. There aren't very marks on it in regards to dinks and dents. As I said to you, these are really rare, and if you follow the Auto Alex YouTube channel, you'll know that he's just bought one and he absolutely loves his. He's done what this has had done to it. And obviously if you follow him, you'll know that he's a driver enthusiast, and these are a real driver's car. I used to have these 156s, not the GTA, I've had the V6 before as company cars, and I always wanted the GTA, literally because it was the best at the in the class, in my opinion, as a complete car. And that is my opinion. Again, you know, having this car, I didn't technically use it much last year, purely because I had all new sills put on it, and I was moving house at the time, so it was pretty much stored for about 8 months. So it had all new sills. It's had some welding. This is an Alfa we're talking about. Yeah, and obviously it's done some miles as well. but it's been well looked after from me, and obviously the service history and all the invoices would suggest from the previous owners. So in my time I've serviced it this year. As I said, I had all the sills, brand new sills, rear arches on this car as well. Sorry, the offside rear arch, and the other near side was pretty good condition, but I bought the pair, so it does come with a spare rear arch. I've also had some engine work done on this, and I do believe that at some point this has had a real good engine overhaul, in my opinion, because I've had all the seals, rocker seals, injector seals, all the seals replaced, and the internal workings on this engine is super clean. I've never seen an engine so clean. The cams are like brand new. So I think it's done about 130, if I'm totally honest. It had a speedo change at, I think it was around 60. So I think it's done about 130, but it drives really nice. It doesn't drive like an old car. Again, it is been lowered, which they all are, and it is a hard ride. But yeah, well, obviously that adds to the excitement of these particular cars. This car, you rev and it just wants to go. It really does want to pull, and it does pull really strong. So the engine work then, as I said, I've had all the seals replaced, cams, rockers, injector seals, trumpet seals, all the seals. It comes as a kit form, and as you can see, I've had the rocker covers done as well. Really nice engine, really strong engine, and as I said, it's been truly looked after in my possession, and I do believe it's been looked after in the previous owner's possession as well. So that's it. So if you have any questions or queries, get in touch with me, and I'll be a pleasure to answer them. Cheers, bye.